Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Overwatch Atlantic Showdown. It is the Americas qualifiers coming up. Jason Kaplan is joining me once again, and we're almost about ready to go. Let's quickly talk about the tournament. If you guys are unaware, it's $100,000. It's going to be the finals on the 20th and 21st of August live at Gamescom. So if you're there, be sure to drop along. Jason, we're about to get underway. We're going straight to the round of 64. Obviously, we just had to wait for the teams to get thrown into brackets, etc., which is why obviously we don't start bang on 9 p.m. We have to wait for all the administration work to be done in the background. So we've chose to go with FaZe.
Yeah, so originally we wanted to go with Selfless, but they were one of the few teams that actually got a bye in this one. So we go up against with FaZe, funny enough, against Battleborn Game of the Year. Not sure exactly how that one's going to work out, but the map will be Numbani, and it's one hero limit. And for people wondering, Anna, this is going to be asked 1,000 times in chat, Anna is not allowed to be played.
Phasing up, it's all right. Just carry on.
Oh, God. Okay, actually, that was pretty good compared to
I
last time.
I got it right, yeah.
I thought you were flipping me off.
No, I got it right.
Anna is banned, but we're on the new patch.
Technically, it'd be that way on camera, I guess. Would it be? I don't know.
You were right the first time, I think. But let's drop into gang, because we don't need to see these gang signs.
Yeah, let's get it up. Okay, Numbani is going to be the first map, as Route 66 is the 1-8. We're into 64 already, so Numbani, tricky map. But I want to talk about FaZe Clan first, Jason, because there's a lot of people that probably haven't been following on. A lot of people may know or may not know who FaZe Clan are as a giant organization. They're obviously a big organization that began in Call of Duty, huge multi-gaming team nowadays, and they've got this team going. They didn't have that much of success last week. They got knocked out by Selfless, which kind of surprised everyone.
No, that was 2 weeks ago.
Was that 2 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago. They didn't play last week.
So they've had a transition period, and as you may notice, Too Easy is in that lineup now.
Well, there's actually there's a lot of changes. So Blam, you're seeing playing the Lucio currently. He was on Sea Algae, which qualified last week, but he ended up leaving the team to join FaZe here. You're also not seeing Fraud anymore. He left the roster. Well, I think he's technically still on the roster, but he doesn't play for them really anymore. Legit RC was kind of there to take his role, but Too Easy, like I said, coming in. He's on tryout right now. He's actually not officially a member, and I guess this is coming down to what happens today to determine if he's going to be able to join the team or not.
And of course, we are on the new patch, as you all have been all night long, and there's been a lot of changes, which is why we're seeing a Zenyatta on defense here for the Battleborn Game of the Year. Not sure about that. You are playing Overwatch, you should remember, so maybe the competitors are not quite as strong as maybe we just expect.
Maybe they'll get stomped, like Battleborn's getting stomped currently against Overwatch in the sales. So either way.
You went there.
I did. Yeah, so a lot of changes coming in. D.Va coming in particularly strong now. Zenyatta as well, doing extremely well with that extra HP added to his health bar to make him a little bit more tanky. Mending on the McCree, going for long-range damage, and McCree just does insane damage right now long range. Doesn't have really any fall-off anymore except at extreme ranges. And Mendo was the one person we saw, remember, in the second week of the qualifiers, actually playing McCree before he even got buffed, dealing with the Tracer spam that we saw.
Yeah, it's worked out very well. First point gone down, no problem. As you mentioned, the D.Va changes. I got a 6-man yesterday, like instantly. First time I played D.Va in probably about 2 months.
Mitch said you got McCree 6-man.
No, D.Va.
Yeah, D.Va. Okay, so he heard it wrong.
It was on Numbani. It was just after the tunnel. I literally popped around the side, just dropped down, and
it's really hard to dodge now. It is really hard. Yeah,
so fast. 3 seconds, of course, the change was, and also the toggleable defense. And as you can see, this payload, it's not really going very slow. It's piling on around the corner already. Not too much of a problem so far for FaZe Clan.
Man, FaZe Clan are more than happy to play this far, this aggressive. Also, there's some changes to Mercy that are really, really strong. The fact that her beam doesn't go as far anymore. It doesn't have that long of a tether range, which means it's really hard to kind of keep someone healed or damage amped. You have to be a lot closer to them, and obviously in more in the line of sight of danger. So you have to play Mercy a little bit more defensive now if you want to actually make her work. In the meantime, FaZe Clan are still pushing through. The payload has not been contested. Here come ults.
Yeah, I'm going to say they're just waiting Transcendence.
What was the Transcendence for?
Yeah, that was kind of a wasteful. He only got one out of it, Mendo, though. I think the shield was broken. Now you can see he's going to be picking him out from the distance there. The ulti going to come out. Inf gets himself one, but that is all Inf will get. And unfortunately, it means the rest of the team do get annihilated. Where is Ivex? Oh, I thought he'd got away with it, but no. Was he really the first one to get picked off? That's a bit tragic. So, Mercy going down first. That's never what you want. And Mendo, well, he's in position, as is Too Easy. They're just going to pick him off as they come.
Yeah, I mean, this is the first round of the tournament. You're going to expect stomps like this out of a team like FaZe Clan that we expect to actually be in the qualifiers, or the regional finals, I should say, beginning of August. Wonderfuls, though, absorbing some damage with the Reinhardt shield, probably looking to engage here. They do have the ultimate out of Clamp, who can actually catch quite a few off if they're not positioned correctly to escape this.
There it is, just gets flung around the corner, as you mentioned. It goes off very quick,
Wow.
gets himself a double, but AZ did the same. AZ launched the same out as well. Legit gets himself the res, doesn't have the res, sorry, available, so he's not going to be able to get that up. So two members, that was both Wonderfuls and Blam, that both went down. And that's actually going to finally for the first time, stop the payload moving.
Okay, so a good defense out of them finally. It might have just been a little bit too late, though, because we're only 3 minutes and 20 seconds in, and this payload is still looking to get across this last point. Wonderful's going to be leading the charge again with the shield. He has Earthshatter now. He's waiting for the enemy shield to go down, but he gets charged into one, but Mendo saves him. Now they have the offensive Earthshatter to come in to force Battleborn into a bad position.
Yeah, and of course that ulti, because the charge in Reinhardt, he'd already got it ulti charged on him. So Mendo's just like, all right, I'll just ulti you in the face, no problem. And I'm not too sold on the exact charge of the Reinhardt there in the final moments, but simple, quick, and easy round for FaZe Clan. Expected nothing less. 3 minutes 45, very quick time to post early on. And as you mentioned, you know, they are by and far massive favorites in the entire bracket, not only this game.
Yeah, 100%. And I actually kind of wanted to show the brackets earlier on, but it's still a little bit too big at this rate to kind of show. But, you know, looking at the teams they're up against in their part of the bracket, Colorado Clutch is most likely the team that will be playing for their spot to qualify through into the regional finals. I don't really see any other teams in there unless there's some dark horses that I haven't known about that can actually challenge the caliber of players that FaZe Clan have. Whether or not it comes to synergy and playing well together is a different story, but just the caliber alone that they all can play at is going to be difficult for any of these teams to really stop.
Yeah, and it's, of course, because of the amount of time they've played in terms of seeding. It's Selfless and One Shot actually got a higher seed than FaZe Clan this time around, because obviously they've reached quarterfinals already. FaZe Clan did not, because they lost the Selfless in the round of 16.
And also they didn't play one of the qualifiers, and One Shot played every single
totally
one.
missed the playoffs last time.
Yeah.
Selfless lost to Brother last week, which kind of surprised us, so we'll keep our eye on Brother as well this week, see if they're in there. But as it is, you never know, teams come and go and switch, etc. But Blam's going to play Zenyatta. So we're going to see another defensive Zenyatta out. We may even see an attacking Zenyatta here at the moment. Kezia is actually sitting on it. And a Bastion as well. We'll see whether that works out, whether they stick with those attacking heroes at the moment. Clamp's going to be on Diva once again. Mendo will be on the McCree. We're going to have Soldier 76 for Too Easy once again. So he's just going to stick with this now. So maybe this is Too Easy's new main, the Soldier.
He plays everything pretty well. The problem for him is the team he was in reunited before. And the way that their whole team has been together for such a long time, he was allowed to play the role he wanted to, but now he has to adapt, right? Because he's got Mendo to play with, which they have previously played together before and reunited when Mendo was trying out, or just kind of feeling he wasn't really trying out for him. So he has to kind of adapt to what the team needs him to do, which is going to be a little bit difficult, but it might also take some time for them to get to the level that they can compete with the Luminosities, the Enviouses, the Cloud9s, the Code 7s. But here we go, the push already coming in. They're going to get high ground control here. Wonderfuls actually might die right away, but no, he's actually being healed up here.
Oh, he's getting healed up, and Mendo picks himself a double while they try and push through. He just pops them off from the side there. Nicely worked from Mendoza. Mendoza. Get his right name out there.
That's not even Mendoza.
It's Mendokusai, or whatever it is. Mendokusai, yeah.
Is that a football player, Mendoza?
Mendoza. Mendoza's like a normal Hispanic name.
Okay, all right. Didn't want to say that. Yeah, but FaZe Clan are defending. Already a minute has gone by. 3 minutes and 45 seconds is the time Battleborn has to beat. So basically, if they don't successfully take this next attack, or the one after, it's over. Even the one after will pretty much be pushing it when it comes to time.
Yeah, they've got to make sure they try and get through as quick as possible. There goes Trillin trying to leap on through, but you can see Blam in the end gets himself the kill on there. Of course, there's Discord Orb. Does do a lot of damage these days. Does have a switch across to Blamsky. Check him out. He gets himself another one there. Wonderful picks up another. And this attack has been stopped dead in its tracks before it even began.
And a minute and a half. Keep in mind, though, Mendo, Too Easy. I think Legit RC as well. They're all playing from EU. I believe Legit's actually European. So they have a high ping. That's why we saw Mendo kind of shoot off shots after we saw the Winston was already dead. But again, he's playing on like 150 MS, so you can kind of understand why it happens like that. And also kind of be more impressed at the shots he is hitting.
I'm going to be very impressed if they make it through the regionals. Honestly, with the way that it is, it's like coming up against full American teams on an American server. I don't know how it's going to work out, but that's going to be the ulti coming out. Burdock, well, you can't reflect that, buddy. Shot down mid-area, quite happily use it just to take down a Genji, and that's going to knock their attack straight down to a 5v1 now. Imp's got his own setup, Deadeye ready to wait in to go, but 5v6, what's the point?
I think they realized they kind of lost it here. They're not even pushed in. They're waiting for the 6 to come back in. We're already 2.5 minutes in. That means they have a minute 25 to capture the point and push to the end. That's basically GG. I mean, there's literally no possible way they can win this anymore. Yeah, I mean, it's very much there. We'll see, though, whether this finally gets used. That's going to be the flashbang. Does he manage to catch Blam down? No, Blam just used Transcendency, and away they go. Thank you very much. Gets himself the full set. The full res comes through, though, from Mercy around the side, but instantly it's just knocked off. Did he fall down as well? Yes, he did. Trundle fell down as well. Yeah, I think he took Wonderfalls down with him. Yeah, 45 seconds for them to get the payload and finish. There's just no chance. Even though teams should know the game's actually over. So that means we will be going to the next map, which will be Battleborn's Choice. Yeah, indeed. So, no messing. Let's get it on. Let's get it on because we have a number of games tonight. So we'll see whether we can get this one moving as quickly as possible. Just tell him to go back to lobby. Just tell him to go lobby.
Just lobby. I mean, it's
well,
the admin's the leader. Is he? Yeah. Oh, okay. So I thought one of them had it. Oh. Can I shake your hand?
All right. So yeah, the map pool. We do have. I don't have it written down here. I have it on my other piece of paper. We do have. I can do it in my head.
All right. Okay.
All right. We have Hollywood, Route 66, Numbani, which was just played. Yep. We've got Ilios, Nepal, and we have Temple of Anubis.
Yep. Nailed it. Nailed it. It's almost like he's done it for 2 days already.
It's almost like as if I'm a professional caster.
How did we lose someone? We lost someone. We lost one person.
They didn't know it's a best of 3.
Yeah.
It's best of 3. It's okay. It's okay. New teams coming in.
It's fine. I mean, maybe in Battleborn they have one best of 1s. I don't know. But in Overwatch we have best of 3s.
Well, to be fair, we're supposed to be best of 1 up to 128, but we're in round of 64, so it's best of 3s from there on for 128 on.
Yep.
So, give the benefit of the doubt. Yeah, so I get to choose the next map.
Let me tell you which one install. The one guy that left. There's only one that left first. There was a rage quit. Ah, that's it. We lost. Ah.
Yeah. I don't know, King of the Hill map maybe for them. Maybe Ilios, Nepal. I don't see another payload happening because of the hybrids that are in there with Hollywood. Route 66 is obviously not a hybrid, but
maybe they'll just throw it to Nubis.
They did choose Hollywood. Wow.
Hollywood.
I did not expect them to actually choose.
It's because it's everyone's favorite map.
Yeah, but you just saw there that they couldn't penetrate the defense that FaZe put up, and then they couldn't stop them. So you want to go for something
different. The front
different.
marker of Hollywood is fairly similar to Numbani as well. It's very hard to take that initial point. Once you get it, you can get it going, but very hard.
I mean, hey, if they want to play it, who am I to stop them, you know?
They want to have fun, Jason. That's what they want to have. Get the fun police out. And it's not an anti-fun zone. This is the fun zone right here, guys. Everybody in chat.
So that's why we're not wearing pants.
That's why we've not got jackets on, because it's the fun zone tonight.
Yeah, that one.
Because it's also boiling hot around the world.
It's the hottest of the year in Germany today.
Hottest day of the year.
Yeah.
I didn't feel it was as hot as yesterday.
You were inside your room all day.
What do you mean?
And then you were outside for like 10 minutes to take the train.
I had a fan like that big just on me the whole day.
This just reminds me of Sao Paulo, actually, when you said that. There's a fan under the desk blowing us.
No, it was
Tenerife.
Tenerife, yeah, Tenerife. That was great as well. I mean, we had to sit in shorts.
That fan was great.
Similar desks like this.
That fan was amazing.
Yeah, that saved us, along with your sunburn. But
oh god, that was the worst.
Yeah, well.
And they getting slapped in the back by a Borson.
Yes.
Oh, I wanted to punch him, but he was so much buffer than me. I would not have beaten him in a fight.
Big Scott, yeah, he would have. He's a big little tough lad from Sheffield. But he works for a different game company. We won't talk about that anymore. But Curse, we are live. Or we're not quite live. We will be live in a moment. It's going to be the Battleborn. I've just broke my phone. What's it doing? I'm trying to unlock it. There we go. It will be Battleborn. There we go. Get my stopwatch ready. Battleborn up against FaZe Clan, as you can see. Battleborn will be on the attack this time. Let's have a look at what they're thinking. They're not going to be thinking of using Torbjorn on attack. I'm pretty certain of that. So we'll talk about FaZe Clan at the moment. Why have you put a Y in FaZe Clan?
German keyboards.
FaZe Clan!
I don't understand.
I mean, technically it should have a little A and a little E, shouldn't it? I mean, if we're going to get technical. But anyway, Mercy is going to be for legit. Clamp is going to be on D.Va once again, so it seems D.Va really is the king. She's back. The queen, I guess I'd say, the princess of pop from Korea. She's back in action. Blam's going to be on Zenyatta. Too Easy this time will be on the Reaper. Mendo will be once again on McCree, and Wonderful's again on Reinhardt.
That rallying call for Gearbox. Don't they make Battleborn? Either way, let's see. They're able to push him. Burdock on the Genji. Looks like he could have a decent opportunity to do something, but as quick as I say, they get taken out by Mendo, who, again, is able to just, if he hits headshots long range, absolutely punish anyone that has sub 200 HP, or 200 HP or lower. So.
Yeah, well, they're waiting for Burdock to get his butt back here. After being taken down, I was a little slow on my timer. I'll use yours. You hit it.
Just to remind you guys, by the way, Ana is not allowed to be played in the qualifiers. And there'll be further details announced, I believe, relatively soon about Ana and her appearances, or potential appearances.
I mean, it's fairly standard, really. But Clamp, oh, he took a hell of a beating there. He's going to get desuited and taken down. Mendo picks off the heel around the back, though. Mercy gets dropped. Switch across to Mendo because he's up on high. And as soon as they come running out here, they could be running straight into a Deadeye. And that's why you can see they're all just stuck in the stairwell right now. Too Easy might push in. That might well be the go side. Too Easy is going to come around the side. They force them back once again. And this attack is nullified before it began.
Yeah, and Too Easy is just absolutely tearing through Trillian's shield, so there's really no chance for him to have a stable shield up to hide behind with him playing that close. If Blam gets a Discord on him because Trillian puts his shield down, then his shield's not going to last at all, and if Clamp is there as well to absorb a lot of damage, a Wonderful switching over. No, sorry, he stayed on Reinhardt. Sorry, I thought it was actually Clamp for some reason. But yeah, the position at FaZe is pretty good. Battleborn kind of needs to go behind the building, or at least send all 6 to contest the people on or in this building. But they don't have a Lucio to actually kind of facilitate that. They don't have the speed increase.
No, as soon as they keep coming around the corner, you hear their headshots. I mean, it's just perfect setup for Mendo here. He's got the Reinhardt shield behind him. He's getting damage boosted, and he's just continuing to plink away. Burdock's trying to do something to work it through there. Too Easy is backed away at the moment, but you can see the ulti is about ready to go. He's ready to pop, so they're all going to be running straight into the grinder as soon as they come around this corner. The D.Va of Clamp just helping them back up there. There's going to be Mendo's ulti. He pops it off around the side.
Burdock, not again.
Oh, he gets away with it, though.
Not like this.
Not like that, though. Self-destruct comes in. That's going to force him to separate. No, he didn't actually use it because he didn't have it ready. Now he tries to pop it, but it's too late. Transcendency comes in. That's not going to do a great deal. You can see the battering ram coming through, though. The hammer is getting dropped, but Mendo, you're missing your shots. Finally gets them through.
Yeah, there's always getting wrecked in that 1v1. There's the res coming, though. So let's at least give him a second chance for a second fight here. Mendo's missing quite a few shots, though, and the flashbang not going to hit either, but that's Ix about to go down finally. So they've lost now on their Mercy. And Kaiser, well, he's gone as well. They've lost their supports, they're losing their tanks. And honestly, they're losing this game at this rate. They need to capture this point.
So Burdock and Inf both have their ultis ready coming into this next fight, as does AZ now. That's that self-destruct available. That's what he was lacking. I mean, that's what they need to just disrupt them, blow them off that platform. But I got a feeling if we were to look across, yeah, they're not set up the same this time. So they've adjusted already, FaZe Clan, making sure they don't hold this platform.
All right, there's the Deadeye coming in with the self-destruct, catches nothing. The Dragon Blade comes in, but actually gets interrupted. Burdock, he needs to use it yet again. He got flashbang in the process of it. There he goes, comes in a second time, but it's not going to net him that much either because Mendo's able to take him down the 1v1, and Too Easy's looking to close out anyone left on this point.
Well, you can see desuited D.Va quickly gets the Bunny Blaster out, but Earthshatter's not going to come through. Wonderful actually missed that one. Gets himself one on AZ, though. And Too Easy clears out the point. 8 seconds remaining. And I don't think this Winston's going to do anything. He drops down to his death, and that is all she wrote for Battleborn.
Okay, so now, because of the way we are doing this, because it's payload, but it's off stopwatch and off distance, all I have to do is capture the first point, and FaZe Clan will pick up an easy 2-0.
I mean, it's competitive right now. I mean, it's the exact same as you guys at home. If you don't cap that first point the opposition does, they win the round and they win the game.
Today I actually learned, because I have
TIL. Okay.
Yep, I actually learned about something involving capture point. Because of the whole 2-minute modifier, or the 2-minute modifier. So like if you finish under 2 minutes, you get 2 minutes total on the clock. If you finish with 0, you get no extra time.
If it gives you 0.
So if you finish in overtime, then you don't get 2 minutes out of the clock.
Oh.
But if you finish with like 0.1 seconds left, you get 2 minutes on the clock.
So, is that a bug?
No. That's the way it's supposed to be. That's the way it's supposed to be.
Okay.
Which I didn't actually know.
So, because you finished in overtime, but what happens? So then you're just screwed because it goes
then you have to defend them for the first point. If you both finish 2-2,
and if you don't defend them, that's it.
If you don't defend the first point, it's over.
You don't actually get an attack.
Because I had that happen actually today in competitive. So I did not know about that. I thought people out there who might be interested to know as well. Because people in the game didn't even know about it.
I didn't know about it.
Yeah.
So yeah, there you go. I've never actually been in that situation because obviously, clearly, I'm so good that we know we never lose.
I could burn you so hard right now. I just decided not to.
Well, sorry, I don't get boosted by pros. Is that what we're talking?
I didn't get boosted. I still placed higher than where you are right now.
Yeah, I know you are. I had 2 disconnects. Good old Unity. You had net Cologne problems. I have Unity media problems.
We both equally have internet problems in Germany.
I was not happy in my placement matches. It's like, are you kidding? And we still apparently almost won 5v6, and then we lost it. So, and then I couldn't join. But anyway, that's all been fixed. Let's get live. Here we go. All FaZe Clan have to do is cap out this first point. You can see what they're doing. You see the aggression they're going with. The Diva's going to come piling on through, along with the Reinhardt. They're going to try and charge up to the top.
Clap is just mitigating so much extra damage too by constantly using that defense rage just over and over, going straight for the McCree and actually gets him very low on HP, able to finish him off. Inf goes down, even the Zenyatta's not even looking at him, and Clamp is just somehow on one of the biggest heroes in the game not being focused down.
Well, now he's just going to get around the side. He has to deal with this because he's only got 25 hit points now. Might finally get taken down, but again, you can see the heals come through. There's too easy going around the side, and that is going to be the point surely capped out. There's only one thing left to do. The Diva gets taken down. And GG to FaZe Clan. Nothing that's going to stop them taking this point. So, quick and easy as you like. The round of 64, they will move through to the round of 32. And we'll see who they play next when the brackets update themselves. A very fast game, as we kind of expected when you follow a team like FaZe Clan.
Yeah, especially in the early rounds. Harder, later on in the bracket, it'll definitely get harder for them. 2 is him on the defense. Doesn't actually...
That was attack.
No.
It was attack.
Yeah, you're right. It was attack. That really wasn't that impressive. But then again, with the game ending that quickly, you can't really expect anything impressive to happen.
I mean, what sort of play of the games do you want when they just held the first point? There wasn't a lot to bring with it. There's no... Mendo was missing shots, so there was not going to be any
typical
McCree action.
Mendo. Typical
Mendo.
Mendo.
Couldn't hit a barn door, it seemed, in that game.
Arya Stark can't hit shots.
Absolutely. If you haven't seen Mendo, looks just like Arya Stark. So there you go.
Apparently he cut his hair, though.
Vision in his head.
Has he? It's short now.
It's not the same. He probably did it purposely.
Yeah, I think so.
Probably regrets going to take
Getting
over
teased all the
looking
time.
like that. But anyway, if you haven't seen it, just Google pictures of Mendo and Arya Stark. You'll see the similarity instantly. But anyway, we'll be back after the break, ladies and gentlemen, for the round of 32. We'll probably stick with FaZe Clan or maybe even go over to Selfless or One Shot. We'll find out after the break.